Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yo, what's up, party people? It's Flex Mathews. I'm in the place to be. I'm chilling. I'm holding it down. Minding my business. Chilling in the spot. I'm at Words, Beats, and Life. Says Flex is who you. It's the name of the show. My name is Flex Mathews. Make sure you click, subscribe, follow, holler at whatever you have to do to stick around. To stick around. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in and tuned in and about to tune in and about to tune in and have not tuned in and will tune in the future and may not tune in at all. I love you nonetheless. You feel me? I'm still here, Flex Mathews, still scruffy as ever, right? Still scruffy as ever. My man, I tell you, boy, I be looking wild. I be looking wild on here, bro. I gotta tighten it up. I gotta tighten it up. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull this down just a little bit. Cause I be looking crazy on here. Anywho, I'm just here chilling, posted up, drinking water. I just ate a whole bunch of food, so if I'm a little sluggish, charge it to my belly, not my brain or my heart. Feel me? I'm out here rocking the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer's Christmas sweater, you know what I'm saying? 'Tis the season for the reason to be cheesing, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm out here trying to style on them a little bit, trying to style on them a little bit. I've been listening to a lot of music recently. I'm always listening to a lot of music recently. I listened to that Clipse album. I know I'm late. It's a solid piece of work right there. It's a solid piece of work right there. I wish I could play the songs I wish I could play these joints, man. But YouTube they gonna yank you down, bro. They gonna break you down. I might play a little bit anyway. See if I can get away with it. See if I can get away with it. I don't know if I can get away with it. We'll see, man. Hopefully they don't. I hear some influencers say, hopefully they don't yank it down. Let me see if I can get into a piece. Everybody tuned in. I'm just talking about rapping, talking about listening to some of the Clipse album. I mean, yellow like bright as a bee. I mean, the sun like bright as can be. F89, you time. Just to get from A to B and ain't driving to see the path later. Eiffel only won't turn the parades off. God, let's take off. Woo! The Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off. Send it back, send it for the Gordo pies. What up, what up, what up? Straight up the 405. The way that the board is designed. I'm feeling like the Lord of the skies. Arms like 245. You know, make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up, fevers up. Back to cedars up. What up? 10 times the Ebert up. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. Yeah, yeah. Third passport, I ain't seen enough. Yeah, yeah. Breathe up there, they steep enough. Scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Let me turn that off because hopefully YouTube don't yank that down. But man, I'm telling you that joint is alright, bro. That Clipse album is dope. It's really dope. I listened to the De La Soul album. De La Soul dropped a new album. Peace, 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 peace. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for dropping in. You know what? You dropped in last time. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you dropping in this time. I hope the art journey is going good for you. The art journey is going cool for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say hi back. I see the little hand joint. I would wave back, but I don't know how to wave back. You know? But I was listening to the De La Soul joint. Listen to the De La Soul joint. And I was very pleased with that joint. Very pleased with the album.
It was a good album. It was a solid piece of work. And it got me thinking about my favorite De La Soul songs. So I'm going to spend a little time talking about the De La Soul songs that I like while I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I learned how to draw face and hair. That's dope. That's dope. It's good to learn how to draw faces and hair, seeing how, most people have faces and hair. So that's cool. But it's good to learn the rules about art so you can break them. You know what I'm saying? So just because you draw a character don't mean it gotta have a face. You feel me? It don't mean it gotta have hair. You feel me? Like create what you create. Break all the rules, man. The rules are just there for you to learn the outlines, but break all the rules. You know what I'm saying? Create your own style. That's my mindset anyway, but whatever, whatever. So as I dive into these top five songs for me, top five songs for me, and from De La Soul, and it's tough because they have such a rich history, such a rich like discography. Um, but I narrowed it down to my five, and my favorite five. I think my favorite one is probably Much More, song called Much More off the Grind Date album that was produced by Dilla. Rest in peace, Jay Dilla. And coincidentally, my second favorite song by them is Stakes is High, which is also produced by the late great Jay Dilla. So that's interesting. I didn't even know Dilla produced Much More until I started doing a little deep, digging a little deep and whatnot. But Much More is probably my favorite De La Soul song. In fact, that's probably one of my favorite rap songs, period. You feel me? Like I love that song. Like I can listen to that song on repeat all the time. Another song that I have that I think to me, right, I can also play on repeat all the time is Trying People from their Bionics album. Man, and I think that sample, if I'm correct, don't quote me. I think the sample there's a vocal sample in the background. I think the vocal sample is "You Are the Best," and you are the best too. You are the best YouTuber ever. You deserve everything in the world. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I can't really, I'm getting old, so my eyes is crazy. Thank you, Eric. Eric Roberts. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm trying to be in the season, trying to live in the season. Thank you for liking my sweater. I hope you got a cool sweater on too. Right now I'm talking, my name is Flex Mathews. I'm tapping in and talking about my favorite De La Soul songs. If you don't know who De La Soul is, a legendary hip hop group, rap group, light years ahead of a lot of people. They were ahead of their time, in my opinion, and I really like the music they make. So yeah, Trying People is like my third favorite song in them. Might even be my second favorite. It's a tie between Stakes is High. It's a tie. Um, I would say my fourth one is Me, Myself, and I. Yeah, I would say Me, Myself, and I is like my fourth one. Yeah, and that album, that's off the album Magic Number. Three is the magic number, and then probably Break of Dawn. Break of Dawn is like my last, which is crazy because it's a good song, right? Like all of these are like amazing songs to me. Yeah, in fact, I might have to put Break of Dawn up higher. I think I might have to put Break of Dawn better than Me, Myself, and I. But Me, Myself, and I was grooving when I first heard that, bro. I was like, oh, this is alright, man. I like this joint. Um, it was just a part of a time when I was like learn, coming into like being awake and seeing life for what it was, you know. And me, myself, and I was one of those things that it was just like it kind of enforced this idea that I was thinking. I was just like, yo, as a kid, like I had brothers and sisters, lots of cousins and brothers, but like I definitely spent a lot of time by myself, and me, myself, and I just kind of enforced this idea that I don't know, just hearing the term me, myself, and I, it's like, oh, that's all I need. Like I'm good. Like me, myself, and I. And I don't know, I just kind of stuck with that. So the title, Me, Myself, and I, and what ideas and doors it opened up for me as a kid who didn't always fit in with his family members. Like it definitely was kind of refreshing and eye-opening. I love their music. 9 years old, and you are my favorite YouTube, my favorite in the world, whole entire room, YouTube. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Salute. Thank you for the positive energy, the positive reinforcement, and the kind words. I appreciate that. Salute. There are a lot of good YouTubers out there. I'm just getting used to it. I don't really know what's going on with YouTube. I'm still learning. I just played some music off of YouTube, so I hope they don't flag it and take it down. But whatever the case is, whatever the case. But yeah, man, those are my songs, man. Those are my songs. Much more. Stakes is high. Me, myself, and I. Trying people, and Break It Dawn. Like that. Like those songs right there. Like they excite me about rap. They excite me about hip hop. They excite me. Like I've listened to Much More like today, probably like 4 or 5 times. Like I just love that song so much. But yeah, they have a new album out. So y'all should definitely go check the new album out. De La Soul, they got a new album out. Definitely go check it out. Check out feel free to follow me on Instagram, Flex Mathews at Gmail. I mean, not at Gmail, at Twitter. Flex me Instagram. FlexMathews. Flex Mathews. I'll be posting some new stuff. I got some ideas coming. I'm currently learning how to shoot music videos and trying to figure out what that will turn into, in terms of like capturing content for myself, because you got to do that now. So I'm trying to capture content. I say high back. I don't know how to wave back on this, so all I can do is physically just say wave and say hi, So salute to everything that's on your side of the world or wherever you may or may not be. That's what that is. Whatever, wherever you may or may not be. I don't know what time it is. I got some features on here. Don't do that. No. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Interesting. Oh. Hey, that joint make you look. That joint take your features away, don't it? That joint take your blemishes away, don't it? Nah, son, you need that joint. That's character. I'm pressing these little buttons on here. Yeah, nah, you need your little feet. You need your blemishes. That's character. That's character. As I talk about going to the barber shop. This is not character. This is, I don't know what this is. This is wild hair, But what kind of music y'all listening to? What music y'all listening to out there? I should have asked this question when there were 16 people in the chat, but I didn't do that. So, maybe that's something I'll do in the future, right? But whole world out there, what y'all listening to? I'm just drinking this water. I'm gonna go home and rap. And chill. I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna go home and rap I got some reading to do. I'm gonna read the Bible for a little bit. I'm gonna read the Bible some, and then I've been playing this video game called Bloodborne, and that's a really fun game. It's part of the Soul series. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it on here before. There's the Soul series. You know, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Elden Ring, Sekiro, and blah 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 blah. Don't let me nerd out on you. Do not let me nerd out on you. What else did I do today? Oh, you know what's interesting? Wait, I ate 4 toaster strudels today. I ate 4 toaster strudels today. That may not have been healthy, but it tasted great though. What I ate before that was healthy though. I ate a salad, and then I had a chicken thigh, fried in olive oil. Yes, and then I had a smoothie, and that smoothie was healthy. So, minus everything else, I did all right. Minus the 4 toaster strudels and the half a bag of marshmallows I ate, and the Fritos and the gummy bears, I did all right. I did all right. What's going on, planet Earth? What's going on, planet Earth? Earth. I'm trying to see what music y'all listening to. I should have asked this first earlier though. Shizzle Neptizzle. What else have I been up to? Oh, I went to this school, man. It's interesting. I went to this school and I was like talking to young kids about art and stuff. You know, like a graffiti program and what else was there? Oh, like a body painting program. And I went over and talked to a group of boys. You know, I'm like focusing. I'm like talking to Jehovah. I'm like, all right, God, which table do I go to? You know, guide me. Bam, and I went to this table. They had all these like, middle school black boys there. And I'm like talking to them like, hey, y'all like art? Y'all like, nah. They say, nah. Y'all like drawing, do some painting? Like, nah, we're not really into that. I'm like, well, do y'all rap? And they was like, one of them was like, yeah, I rap. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, look, can I hear something? I thought he was going to be like the shy type, but he was like, yeah. He stood up. He was taller than me too. And he was spitting. He was dumping. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right. But the interesting part about it is when I was like, yo, let me hear something. He turned to his boy and was like, yo, hit the beat for me. We're in the lunchroom. And they start, yeah. They start hitting that. And I'm just like, yo, they still do that. They still rapping in the lunchroom. They still beating on tape, bro. I couldn't even. I felt old and blessed and young and nostalgic at the same time, bro. It was awesome. I'm rapping with middle schoolers as they play a beat on the table. It's just so nostalgic. Took me back to a time, man, when life was just so simple, so peaceful, so chill. Yeah, man. And I gave that kid my information, so hopefully he hits me up, but I would like to reconnect with him. And that whole little group he was with, I would like to reconnect with them. Like, it's interesting, we think certain things have changed, but really they haven't. Youngins is still beating on tables in the lunchroom. I thought that was awesome. Anywho, people, that's my time. I'm going to raise up out of here. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay righteous. More important, y'all stay loving yourselves. Love others. Love yourselves. And treat others the way you want to be treated. Operate in empathy. Operate in peace. Operate in understanding. Operate in joy. Operate in helpfulness. And I guarantee you those things will come back to you in some form or another. God bless you. I love you. Please stay cool, stay safe, stay righteous, stay whole, and stay true. Peace.